Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin with some developing news involving the Canadian Armed Forces. The country's top military commander, the Chief of the Defence Staff, Jonathan Vance, who has served with the military for 39 years, has announced he's retiring. In a letter informing the troops, Vance thanked members for their service and wrote, "You have been the inspiration for my life and I have given you my all." He said he intends to relinquish command in the coming months. Global's Michael Couteur is with me from Ottawa. Mike, do we know why he's made this decision now?
Well, Donna, we're hearing that General Vance was hoping to be considered for the job as top soldier in NATO, a very prestigious and powerful position. But when that deadline passed on July 16th and he was not recommended by the Liberal government, he decided that it's time to step away.
I am extremely disappointed.
It was the first mission he led as Chief of the Defence Staff, and Operation Honour was likely one of General Vance's toughest, attempting to crack down on sexual misconduct in the Canadian military. Vance had been the CDS since July 2015, appointed by then Prime Minister Stephen Harper, and he's been one of the longest-serving top soldiers in the country. He says he's planning to relinquish command of the Canadian Armed Forces in the months to come. In a statement to his members, Vance said, "You mean everything to Canada. You are more important to the success of this nation than most will ever know. And I am so very proud to be counted among your ranks."
General Vance's legacy is going to be a long one.
Defense analyst David Perry says one of Vance's biggest accomplishments was leading the defense review under what some described as a dovish Liberal government.
It was a far more pragmatic, far more hard-edged, and far more combat-capable full defense policy than you would have expected just reading the Liberal platform in 2015.
In a statement, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau thanked Vance for serving with distinction at home and around the world, adding, he has also worked with the forces to make them more inclusive and representative of the country they defend and the Canadians they protect. A nod to General Vance's efforts to recruit more women and LGBTQ2 Canadians into the military. And that could be where the government looks for Vance's replacement.
I would be shocked if at least one of the two, I believe still currently serving three-star female generals in the Canadian Armed Forces, weren't at least given consideration.
And General Vance will remain CDS until his successor is named, a process that the PMO says could take months. Donna?
Michael Couture in Ottawa, thank you.